a situation, honey. A situation happening round these parts. Hey, it's Miss Renee, and welcome back to Mukbangs and Money. Yes, honey, I am so excited right now. So, it's 9/11, so we definitely want to pay tribute to those who passed away for 9/11, for the attack on the United States, and get the formalities out of the way. I have a big surprise for you guys. I am so excited. So, one of the things that I have is Detroit's own Monster. This sandwich is so freaking big. Before I even unwrap it or anything, like, it's got like 7 to 9 different meats, cheeses, everything. So definitely want to give it up for that. And guess what I found? I found Miss Patti Labels Southern Buttermilk Pie. Now, you know, I love me some egg pie. My grandmother used to make it all the time. And oh my goodness, I'd be like, who gonna make me an egg pie? I even wrote down the recipe. I'm supposed to be making an egg pie. Have not made the egg pie. So I'm looking at this like, okay, did she change the name from egg pie to buttermilk pie? I don't know. But we shall see. I'm so excited to taste the buttermilk pie. But before we get to that, let's see what the deal is, baby. See what the deal. See what the DEAL. Baby, whenever they wrap a sandwich in this much wrap, it's got to be a situation. It's got to be a situation happening up under there. It's got to be a situation happening round them parts. A situation, honey. A situation happening round these parts. Now, they usually cut it in half. Like, really? Y'all didn't cut this big old thing in half? Ugh. Because I'm not even going to eat the whole thing. I'm going to eat half of it and take the other half to work tomorrow. But I just wanted to show y'all. Y'all ready? What the monster? That monster. What that boy look like. Baby. So it's this guy that works there, right? His name is Ernie. And oh my gosh, he is so hilarious. He is so personable. Like, to get one of these sandwiches, I have stood in line for an hour. I have stood in line for 45 minutes. We got some Country Time lemonade with them frozen lemons floating up in that boy. You know we can't eat no good old sandwich without no good old chips. Gotta put them good old chips around now. So I got a little extra squirt of mustard because I'm a mustard head. Gotta have mustard to dip my sandwich in. That's how it is. You know, almost out of pickles. Grab a few of these up out of here so we can have us a decent little sandwich happening right here. And like I said, I'm not gonna eat all of it because I know we're trying to get to this pack. Y'all remember the guy, I forget his name, but he hang out with Tamar Braxton now. And he made the Patti pie like so famous.
Patti. Whoa!
And I remember, let me set my place. Lord, thank you for the food that I'm about to receive, for the nourishment of my body. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I remember that she was trying to not pay him. Like, like my pies was gonna sell. I was gonna sell 6 million pies anyway. Without your YouTube video. So I don't owe you no money. But after a while, she came around. Did a few things for him. So that was nice. Because she really didn't have to. Okay. Ooh, child. It's got pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, onion. I think it's got jalapenos on here. It's got like 3 different kinds of cheese. It's got salami. It's got everything on here. It's got pepper. It's got the pepper rings and everything, honey. This thing got everything. Wow. Green peppers. Everything. So yeah, honey. He done started hanging out with Tamar Braxton, but you know, baby, that first Patti pie. Baby. Oh boy, sold that pie. I think I must have watched that video. I had to watch that video at least 5 or 6 times. I laughed so hard. It was hilarious. So, I done started saving my pickle juice for various reasons. Only a few of you watching this video knows why. Yep. It goes down. So anyway, Ernie. You can only get this in Detroit, Michigan. Ernie, the guy who works behind the counter, is hilarious. He is so personable. He hands you Hershey's Kisses. You know, he's an older guy now, but he's been there for so long. Never expanded the store. Little bitty old mom and pop shop. But honey, when I say they make that bread, oh yeah. They getting $10 a sandwich. And people being there buying 2, 3 sandwiches. I want y'all to stay tuned because I got some surprises for y'all. My next 5 videos are going to be lit. Make sure you subscribe. If you ain't hit that subscribe button yet right now, I'm going to give you a few seconds. Go ahead and take a minute. Because these next 5 videos, I'm telling you, I got something good for y'all. You're going to want to hit that notification button, baby, because I'm going to bring it. These next 5 videos. I ain't playing out here. It's time to put Michigan on the map with the mukbangers, baby. If you from Michigan and you got a Facebook page, go to Detroit Mukbang. I started a page on Facebook for Michigan mukbangers only. What we want to do is we want to support each other's channel in Michigan and do some collabs. So, hey, if you from Michigan and you a mukbanger, holla at your girl. I want to do some collabs with you here in Michigan. Michigan mukbangers. Let's link up. Anyway. I wanted to have a subject, but this is actually my second mukbang today. I did KFC buttermilk, crispy buttermilk. So if you ain't seen it, watch that one. I had the buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, and I had the new macaroni and chicken bowl. So watch that video. I'm a new YouTuber. Well, I'm not new, but I'm just now starting to be serious with it. So, come on, lemonade. So what I did is use my country time for my lemonade. And I think most of it done slid to the bottom because the water was probably too cold. It's a little bit better. All right. I'm eating. I know y'all trying to get to this Patti pie. I'm trying to get to this Patti pie. Like I said, I had a subject, but I don't know if we're going to get to the subject. We got to talk about this pie. So what's going on, y'all? Out here in these YouTube streets. While I'm giving tribute, I just want to say that this marks the 2-year anniversary of Kenneka Jenkins' death. Now, anybody who's anybody, you have heard of Kenneka Jenkins, the girl that was found in the freezer at the Crown Plaza Hotel. Some people say some people say the friends set her up. Some people say the hotel did it. I happen to have watched probably every video that they got on YouTube. And what I think happened was that the girls, her and 4 of her friends, went to the hotel and the thing is, it was some other stuff happening with the girls. The girls didn't just go there for this jump off, as they call it. Or maybe they did, I don't know. But I do know that I think these girls were a little promiscuous. They was either a little promiscuous or they actually sold the cuckoo on the side for money. Because from my understanding, 1 or 2 of them, and possibly 3 of them, went missing for a minute. And when I say missing, I don't mean that could nobody find them. I'm just saying they walked out the party for a second, you know. Especially Bree. I know she was gone for a minute. I think Shamaya left too, briefly. I'm not sure, but I think she did. The only person that didn't leave Kenneka was Monifa. Monifa stayed around Kenneka the whole time. It was a lot of partying, weed smoking, popping pills, going on at the party. It was gang members. And supposedly Kenneka was a part of a gang. So I think that it was some gang affiliation thing happening to where two gangs got to beefing. And, you know, or not really beefing, but you know how people just be set claiming, you know, calling they set out, we from here, we from there, you know, just trying to be all like that. I think that some inappropriate behavior was going on in the room. I think that some people were feeling very uncomfortable in the room with the way some of the members, some of the people were acting. I'm not calling no names, and I don't know exactly who. I just watched the videos. But from a lot of stuff that I saw, it was people feeling kind of nervous up in there, and some people did, you know, leave. On Irene's video, she did seem nervous. She seemed like she was kind of nervous, you know. She was acting nervous. She said she was just high. She said she wasn't acting nervous because, you know, she did an interview with Zach TV and all of that. And, you know, Zach ended up, she said she wasn't nervous, she was high. So, as far as the friends having something to do with Kenneka, at first I thought they did. But then I just think the way she died, that it had to be men involved, because she was raped, she was strangled, and put into a garbage bag and put into the freezer. And that's not something that these girls could have done to Kenneka. From what I read, Kenneka was a rocker and a roller, baby. You couldn't, not no girls. She was the kind, she wasn't, hey, she was one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't gonna just walk up on her and with no bull crap. So, nah, I don't think it was no girls. I think that eventually the people who actually snatched her and grabbed her was actually some dudes. But, it could have been out of their control. And what I'm saying is, when you in a hostile situation and this guy's walking around talking about what they gonna do to somebody, like, really, what can you do? What can you do? And from what I hear about Chicago, you know, snitches get more than stitches out there. You get wound up dead. So, even if these was, you know, Kenneka's best friends, it is a chance that they not gonna talk because they fear for their life. It's not because they don't love Kenneka. It's because if they talk, they next. And these girls is from the hood, they from the street, and they know this, and they like, listen, we told you all we could tell you. And that's why I think at the end of the night, they really didn't take that much time to look for her. I think that when they left her outside of the door, they both, Shamaya and Monifa, came back in to get the keys. They hung out for a minute because I think they said they stayed in the room for like anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes to get her phone and to find her and to get her keys, which it don't take that long. But first of all, both of y'all had to come. Y'all see she's pissy, drunk, or something is wrong with her to where she can't stand up that good. Why did both of y'all need to go back in the room? So that's kind of iffy. That's making me feel like, you know, maybe them two guys was like, or whoever was like, hey, y'all better go on back in the room, or the same thing gonna happen to y'all, because we about to handle this thing with her. And you know, if y'all want to stay alive, then y'all better go ahead and get back in that room. So they goes back in the room. They bull crap for a few minutes, go back out there, and then they came right back in. So I'm thinking to myself, if I go out the door and my friend ain't standing there, I'm not going back. I'm about to be like, what? And I know she ain't got her phone, and I know she drunk. Okay, let me go. What's she doing? I'm down the elevator at that point. Like, I'm gone down the elevator to see what's wrong with you? Like, why is you not here? Why did you walk off? You know, but instead of them doing that, they goes back in the room and say they can't find her. Y'all didn't even look for her at that point. Y'all went out in the hallway, saw she wasn't there, and came back in and said y'all couldn't find her. Like, what was the people in the room supposed to do about the fact that y'all couldn't find her? Anyway, so then y'all go downstairs. Y'all tell the hotel manager or whatever that y'all looking for y'all friend, and that y'all want, you know, and that y'all lost her or whatever. So Kenneka at this point is wandering around on the lower level, and nobody knows that she's wandering around on the lower level because everybody is looking for her on the upper level. But eventually she comes upstairs and goes into the freezer. So I kind of think that they were playing a game. They made jokes in reference to the freezer throughout the party. You know, they even had some videos on there where saying that Irene worked there at the hotel and that she was cool with the manager, and that, you know, she could get the keys to the freezer and all this. And so it was supposed to be this game, and I don't know if they decided to play or if they didn't, but they were supposed to, you know how you used to go in the bathroom and say red rum or whatever the heck, you know, you were supposed to say in the dark with the door shut. You know, they was gonna play this game to where you stood in the freezer and you know, just to see who was brave enough to go in the freezer or whatever. So it was supposed to be this game that they was playing, because as I looked at the video of her walking around, she looked determined. Like, she was determined to find the freezer. Like, she was actually looking for the freezer. She went inside the freezer because they were playing a game. That's how come you see those shadows and stuff running around. That's how come you see people hiding in those videos because they were calling her name. Hey, blah, blah, blah. But they knew she was drunk and they knew she was high. So she like walking around like, but she hear people calling her name. She hear people saying stuff. So she's following the voices and she's walking around and walking around. Kenneka was actually looking for that freezer. That's why she was so adamant about finding it. She walked in the kitchen downstairs and then she walked upstairs and found the kitchen upstairs. She was looking for the freezer. So, I think that the hotel staff saw these kids playing on camera and they decided to join in on the game. Like, hey, y'all playing, but we for real. You know, I don't know how much the organ trafficking and all of that kind of stuff had a part to play in it, but I think that what happened was it was a game between friends that turned deadly because you had some demonic presence and some demonic entities there at the party that was actually, you know, looking. You just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time with that bull, you know. And maybe these guys was gonna, you know, rape her. Maybe they did rape her after a while, you know. But and like I said, I don't really think Monifa and Shamaya and Bree knew that it was going to turn into what it actually turned into. I think that the guys just took it too far and started having fun, more fun with Kenneka, and the girls, you know, backed up like, hey, I don't want none of that, you know. And you know, it went from there. And I think the hotel staff got involved and they went on ahead and had their way with Kenneka, and or either they didn't and they just wanted her for the body parts. So the boys, they had their way with her, with the fun from having sex with her. You know, I even heard a theory where they said Kenneka never did come out the room, that the hotel staff found her in the room, that they all left her in the room after they did what they did to her, and the hotel staff actually found her. And they thought she was dead. So they took her body and put it into a plastic bag and took it down to the freezer that nobody uses because they was going to sell her body parts. Hey, they felt like, hey, they just came up, you know. And what happened was, I think she ended up coming to. I think they thought she was dead, but she actually wasn't. And so that meant that they had to finish the job, because at that point y'all was already in trouble, because instead of just calling the police when y'all found her in the room after the boys did what they did to her, y'all took her down in the basement and was gonna, you know, sell her body parts because y'all thought she was dead. That's what I think happened. I don't think any of this was planned. None of this was planned. The only part that was planned was the little part where everybody was going to go into the freezer and be in the freezer for a minute. I don't think that none of the friends knew that these boys was trying to rape her. I don't think the boys was trying to kill her. I just think that they was trying to rape her and have fun with her. You know how that go. You get the train ran on you when you out here, you know, doing the kind of stuff that that these girls be doing, you know, on that low, on that side deal, you know. So yeah, so I just think it just went wrong. I think that the hotel found her and put her in a plastic bag, rolled her downstairs, put her in the freezer. But that's why she only had one shoe on, because she took the shoe off and was banging on the door with it. Because after a while, your hands started to get numb. And I know she was banging like this. Your hands started to get numb. So she took her shoe off and was banging on the door. I think a whole lot of other stuff too, but basically that's the gist of what I think happened to her after watching all of the videos. I could be wrong. I don't know. Just like everybody else, they don't know. We just all speculating. Don't nobody really know nothing. The only people who really know is Kenneka and the people who did that to her. So rest in peace, Kenneka Jenkins. I kind of felt like I knew you. That's how many videos that I done watched. I feel like you was my baby sister. Like, I wish I was there to protect you from the stuff that happened. But to you mothers, y'all got to be more careful with these kids. I know she was 19, but still, you know, I looked at a lot of pictures of Kenneka when she was young, and she looked like she was doing older girl stuff when she was really, really young. The tank tops, the tight shorts, the tattoos, the belly piercings, the 18-inch weaves all the way down to her butt. Like, I mean, mothers. You know, we got to be more careful with these babies, Anyway, let's get started. I'm about to eat some of this pie, and I'm about to go lay it down. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It smells good. Now, I was hearing that if you want that just baked flavor and you want it to be served warm, you preheat the oven to 280, remove the pie from the box, place it on a baking sheet in the middle of the oven and bake for 10 to 15 minutes until it's warm. But I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna take it and we're going to taste it. Everybody who liked Patti's sweet potato pie. Now, I done had the sweet potato pie and I done had the caramel cake. Baby, the caramel cake? Oh, yeah. So she got like peach pie. She got a few of them out now. So y'all go on and support your girl Patti. I finally went to a Patti Labels concert last year. My husband took me. Oh my gosh. It was everything you thought it was gonna be too. Patti sang her lungs out, baby. Now, I'm trying to get it out with this knife, right? But that ain't working right. That ain't really working good. So, this is what it looks like. If you can see it, this is what it looks like. So it looks like a cake. It's heavy. It's heavy. And then the crust is like, it's like a golden brown color. Now you gotta taste the crust. Sometimes the crust be the best part. Taste the crust. Okay, so the crust is not really sugary. It tastes like crust with a light, very light sugar. Okay. It's kind of gooey. But let's go in. Okay. Okay, so I taste the sugar. I taste the vanilla. I can't taste the buttermilk, but I know it's buttermilk because it's buttermilk pie. It just tastes like it has the consistency of pie. It definitely has the consistency of pie. It tastes more like a vanilla pie. This is the kind of pie that's kind of like a cream, like a cheesecake. It's good by itself, but it would be even better with like a strawberry topping. You know how cheesecake is just good by itself, but it's even better with the strawberry topping on it. That's how it is. This is like a sugar cookie. I just hit the head. I just hit it on the head. This is like, she should have called this sugar cookie pie. Sometimes the name is, everything is in a name. Now me, I'm not scared of buttermilk, so I went on and did it. But like a 15-year-old, just because it say buttermilk, they ain't gonna want none. Buttermilk? Maybe even a 20-year-old. 25? They ain't gonna want no buttermilk. Nothing that say buttermilk. If I offered this to my kids right now, they'd be like, But if you called it sugar cookie pie, I promise you, everything is in the name. Everything is in the package. But I'm going to tell you what, anybody 45 and up, oh, she got a sale on these. Because everybody that's 45 and up gonna think to themselves egg pie when they see this. But really, it's not even like egg pie. To me, like I said, it tastes like a sugar cookie. All right, y'all. So we didn't do no story time this time. But we got to eat some Ernie's delicatessens. And we got to taste Patti's pie. Patti! All right, y'all. I love you, and I hope we all make it.